Alrighty, this is Hiawatha. So we're on the other side of the canal that we just left. All the houses on Arrowhead. I'll be honest, I like the other street better. Roof looks good. Big extended driveway, so we got extra parking on the side for camper. AC's over there, so you're not going to get down to the water without a good running start. But the roof does look good. Some cracks in the concrete, nothing abnormal. Good sized lawn. Size-wise, how big are we? 20, really? Okay, 2351 square feet. So good square footage. Okay, so we've got kind of a living room here. Skip trowel. Big window overlooking. So this one does have the pool. This will be the master. It does have the boat lift. Big tall ceiling. Alright, so if you look, see it or not, there's been some moisture around there, so there's some staining. This is the master bedroom. Windows are not impact rated. They're decent double pane, but not impact. Master bath, granite counters, double sink, tub, shower tile, corner walk-in closet. Where's my light switch? That's a nice bright light. Get a little discoloration on the vents. Not that size. Mirror doors. And then toilet around the corner. Looks like a toilet. Not a jetted tub, just a kind of a soaker. No door between the bathroom and the bedroom. That bothers some people. It personally doesn't bother me at all, but it's worth noting. A little bit of extra storage overhead. Kind of a dining area. And then your family room would be over here. So kitchen, you got granite counters, big island, stainless appliances, skylights, skip trowel. Improvements, upgrades. New seawall 22, septic, sprinkler pump, outside outlets. These are not upgrades. New ceiling fans. Okay, so out of that list, your extended dock is what we consider an upgrade. Everything else is just maintenance. Painted outside, repaired stucco, new screening and pool area, new panel. My house was built in '89. Shouldn't have needed a new panel. Maybe when they added the pool. Electric water heater, new AC, and new appliances. So most of this isn't upgrades, most of this is maintenance. So family room area, this goes out to the deck. Got some storage up top. They've got some fluorescent tube lighting up there. When I first fired it up, they were humming like crazy. It's just how I know they're old fluorescents. But they're shining up. Corner fireplace. 18-inch tile everywhere. This tile and this tile are different tiles. They're similar, but not the same. Okay. So that is all moisture. So that's some mold. It's a big deal as you want to make of it. that is, let's zoom back out. That's an old skylight. Skylights always leak eventually. It's just a matter of when, not if. So the rest of it, I'm not seeing any real moisture except, right, well, you can obviously see what I'm pointing at. But yeah. So that's either the skylight leaking down behind the wall and it landing there, or that's the duct leaking and getting moisture and then that's working across. One or the other, it is there. So that's the, out of what we've seen so far, that's the worst I've seen. And that's basically what I'm always looking for. So the low discoloration, it's a future problem. That there is a problem. 3 bedrooms right here. Again, they did the arch ceiling all the way across, carpet. No arch ceiling here, laminate floor. Closet. So this house is supposed to be 2,300 square feet. I would have to look at the measurements. I'm guessing the bump out here is giving us some extra footage, but it does not feel like 2,300 square feet. The last place was only, what, 2,000 something? Felt bigger. It was much more open, so floor plan does amazing things when it comes to how a house feels. Sad. A little bit of, you can see it. Yeah, you could just see the little flap hanging down when I was looking from the other side. That's an easy fix. Kitchen's nice. All right, let's look outside. So the outside here is the best part of the house, I think. So we've got a big deck that should go to a half bath. So we've got deck over there, we've got concrete here, we've got tile here, and then the pool. Again, nice little decked out pool area. And then we do have the boat lift. So the side yard. That's probably a little shower there. So nice elevation there. Nice lift. And then we've even got the crane lifts over on this side. So that section there, that is just like basically a cul-de-sac on the canal. So everything, it's just a big circle going around there. It's kind of neat. It gives you a big white spot there. But nice wide canal. So then the last house that we're looking at is down that way. So same body of water here. And then the first houses were the next canal going over. Zoom out, there we go. Next canal going over. In the shade because it is warm today. So location's not bad. We're only a couple minutes away from the ocean, so you can basically walk to the beach. I'm not sure directly where the closest public access is, but they're all over the coast, so can't be too far away. Some wildlife over here that we get over on the other side, so you'll see manatees, potentially see dolphins in and out, the normal type stuff. Let's take a look at the pool. I'll go this way instead of walking all the way around. So these are a very badly done paver walkway. Full equipment. So you see these cutouts here. These are actually just part of it. If you're not familiar with how they do pools, a lot of times this is basically a planter. People would plant palm trees in their pool house. Kind of neat, but palm trees, even the dwarf ones, end up going right through the top. So we see those filled in with concrete a lot of times, the rock a lot of times, just little nothing a lot of times. Nice depth, good sized pool. No hot tub on this one. Roof looks decent. Again, not impact rated windows, at least the ones off tap so far. They're definitely double pane. Okay, yeah, double pane. Not great double pane. First hit that sounded like a single pane to me. It's just call it budget friendly double pane. So, but it does have the seawall, the dock area, and the boat lift, and the pool. So it does have all of that. House itself feels very late 80s, early 90s as far as layout and color, which so we've got a variety of floors. So my personal theory, whenever I talk to people, or opinion, as discounters, is that you're trying to do tile or you're trying to do your floor, you've got two options. You either go with something drastically different, so you have a contrast, that way it looks like it's intentional, or you redo all the floor. Because if you try to match, unless you have the existing tile, you can end up with something that looks kind of about right, but not quite. So it's more like I tried and I failed, then I made a choice. But this looks to me like we've got different patterning, different edging, so it's close. And most people probably won't catch it. I'm just a jerk. So this is this one. I've got one more to do on the way out, and then that will do, I think, every house on the water in this neighborhood. And you will have them all. So, all right, one more and I will talk to you later. Oh, we didn't do the garage yet, did we? Almost done. Okay, laundry. Losing track of my houses. So definitely newer there. And it's definitely blowing cold there, which is nice because I ain't cooking today. Panel. We know we got a new panel. A little bit of drywall work that probably when they redid the panel itself, they just didn't paint. They could use a coat of paint. I'm seeing a lot of just little scuffs and discoloration. Got a Jeep. So over width, 2-car garage. A little bit of extra space here. Electric water heater. We have that on the list of upgrades. A little rust on the door. So these are the old metal doors. A lot of surface rust on them. So they've been leaking water and then collecting it and building up rust. Like the fans. Got 2 of those out here. Okay, now I'm done. And I'm off to the next one.